Taksa Mikhed Daniel. And thanks to all of you. I've been told, though, that the next speaker is far more entertaining than I am, so I will try to keep this short. I am here as both a volunteer coach and as a parent. And as a parent, all I can really wish for is that my son be given an opportunity. An opportunity to be included, an opportunity to participate, an opportunity to learn, to grow, to be successful, and even be independent. In school, at work, in relationships, and of course in sports. In other words, I wish for an open door. Special Olympics is that open door, but it takes all of us working together to open that door and to keep it open. So I thank each and every one of you for being here tonight and making that happen. As a coach, I get to walk through that door, and once inside, I get to enjoy a room full of treasure. In that room, I see the joy that our athletes bring to their sport. In that room, I see true sportsmanship. I see a commitment to overcoming challenges, and I see a dedication to an extraordinary work ethic. Thank you for opening that door to those treasures and keeping it open for us. But there's someone here who can say it far better than I can. This is Cory Duhame, and I'm very lucky to be his dad. Let's open that door.
Hello and thank you. I am pleased to be here as I have competed in Special Olympics for nearly 20 years. In alpine skiing, basketball, softball, soccer, and 5-pin bowling. I bet that's more sports than you do, right? I've been asked to talk about what Special Olympics means to me, how it makes me feel. That's hard for me to say, really. Part of my autism is I find it difficult to read people's feelings, and my own for that matter. Special Olympics is such a big part of my life now that it just feels normal. It's what I do. But I know I enjoy being part of a team where I am accepted for who I am, and I accept my teammates for who they are. Together, we've learned that if we prepare a good training plan, work hard with our coaches, we can actually achieve our dreams. And along the way, we learn how to deal with adversity, even pain, and find a way to keep on going. We are just like you. So thank you. Thank you for opening the door for me and so many others. My dad talked about my determination and my work ethic. Blah, blah, blah. Forgive him, he's a dad. But I suppose, now that you mentioned it, Well, how hard could it be? At my first national games in Jasper, I found out I would be competing against the world champion, the fastest skier in the world, who was from Quebec. He beat me. I finished third and didn't make it onto Team Canada. But now I had 4 more years to improve. I'd get him next time. At the next Nationals in Newfoundland, he beat me again. I did finish second, but that still was not good enough to make it onto Team Canada. This really wasn't going to be so easy after all. Then, well, beating the world champion just didn't seem that important after all. In 2019, I was told I had cancer. I was lucky. It was discovered early, and a few weeks after surgery, I was clear and ready to work hard again for my third attempt at making Team Canada. A few weeks before the 2020 Nationals in Thunder Bay, I developed what would be diagnosed later as ankylosing spondylitis, which causes pain in my feet and back. Tylenol and ibuprofen helped, and this time I managed to win gold. Not just once. Not just twice. But 3 times. And finally, after working hard through it all for 13 years, I had qualified for Team Canada 2021. Then you all know what happened. The World Games, where I would finally race for Canada, were postponed and later relocated to, wait for it, Russia. Games canceled. I would have to start the 4-year process all over again. So I got back to work, but again, something else got in the way. Last year I was rushed to hospital for emergency surgery on a very painful stomach ulcer caused by the ibuprofen I'd still been taking. My dad says when I race, I sometimes give him a heart attack. While I was racing at our provincial games at Sun Peaks last February, he did have a heart attack. He's fine now. And he says he wonders how I stayed focused enough to ski as well as I did that weekend. And now, I'm working hard again, and I look forward to my 4th National Games in Calgary in February, where I plan to qualify for that elusive chance to race for Canada in Italy in 2025. comes Cory again. Thank you all for opening that door and allowing me to work hard with my teammates to try and achieve our dreams. Oh, just one more thing. A little tip. Stay away from high